I like to look at life as I'm a soldier. You gotta expect bad things to happen and just be prepared for chaos. Whatever's done is done, so we move forward. Beautiful. Oh my god. People going down that hill. That is so cool. We're going up this conveyor belt. I'm so excited. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm gonna beat you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Uh-huh. Woohoo! This is so cool. Woo! How you felt?
That was awesome.
Stop it. Oh my god. I'm not even holding.
They're flying.
We're flying. We're almost the first one. Oh my god. I love you.
I love you too.
Turkey. This is my forever. He's here to stay. Right?
Yes.
I'm here to stay.
Yes, you are. She eats. Oh my gosh.
Say it again.
She eats all the cookies. She had 12 out of the 13 cookies we baked.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him.
I suck at snowboarding, everyone.
So do I.
I did 17 cartwheels. My ass hurts. It's wet, and my back hurts.
The snow was supposed to be soft.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not. Hi guys, I am back. I am feeling way better, thank goodness, because your girl was suffering right here on this bed for a whole week. Yes guys, so I came back from my trip and then I immediately went to work the next day, and long story short, the person that I work with was sick and I got sick. Which sucks because I just got off antibiotics. And if you guys been watching me, you guys know I have been sick pretty much on and off from this last month. Really frustrated, still kind of am, but you know, it is what it is. Caught RSV, which is crazy because it's usually like babies who get that, but whatever. I caught RSV and that just really knocked me out. Like, it was just terrible. I wasn't able to get good sleep. My body was having a lot of chills. So pretty much what I went through, and I could not make it to the mats. Obviously, I could not make it to the gym at all. I had to really just quarantine myself. I couldn't even be with my family. I had to just be here alone in my bed, suffering and just waiting for this virus to just pretty much leave. Okay, so it's what I had to go through, but luckily today I am feeling better. Today is Friday, which I usually do work on Fridays, but I told myself I need to just get myself together and better. So I took off, and I'm happy I did because today I have a lot to do, all right? I have to get myself out of bed. Well, I already did. But other than that, I have to go to the supermarket. I have to restock on a few things. That way, come Sunday, I am able to meal prep and get my week started. And that's pretty much about it. I also do have a nice little lunch date with my boyfriend. I haven't seen him this entire week since our trip. So today is really just getting myself back together slowly but surely. I was going to meal prep today. However, I'm still not 100%. I put my makeup on because without this makeup, girl, boy, I look rough. Okay, I still look rough. But it is what it is. But tomorrow I will make it my mission to get to the gym. Hopefully I wake up with some energy and I get to do some light workout. Mainly what my mission right now is to just sweat out whatever is left in my system and just get my body back into motion, into moving. And also today my mission is to drink a gallon of water, which I have been on top of my water since I'm sick, but I'm more drinking it with the intention of making sure I have a great workout tomorrow and also on Sunday. And of course, back in my routine, back on my BS, back on my program come Monday with both jiu-jitsu and the gym. So thank you so much for everyone who has reached out and wanted to see how I'm doing. It really means a lot to me. Honestly, I'm considering this as back on track series type of video. It's gonna be 2 parts. That's the first part, and I will definitely post the next part. I may post it a few days after, might post it maybe the week after. I don't know, we shall see. But nonetheless, I figure no matter what you're going through, you always just gotta try your best to just stay on track. It was very difficult me mentally, and I was like very angry. I'm still kind of angry. I'm human, right? I have my emotions. I have every right to feel them. But I was very angry when I got sick with this because I literally just finished antibiotics like not even a whole week after. And to get sick right after feeling better, it definitely made me feel like stuck. But this is what it is. This is what life is. I would say life as an athlete, but honestly life in general. Things are always going to be thrown at you, and whatever is thrown at you, you just gotta just roll with the punches and adapt as much as possible and just stay focused. And that's what we're here right now trying to do. Just stay focused, stay diligent to our goals. I think the main reason why I felt so angry too about me getting sick is the person that I was working with didn't tell me they were sick. And it's counteractive. If I'm sick, I'm not gonna be showing up because I don't want people around me to get sick. The only time I'll show up if I'm sick is if like it's the gym and I could stay to myself. You know, I'm not really interacting with people versus me at work or jiu-jitsu or somewhere where my personal bubble is going to be exposed to somebody else, right? That was one thing that got me annoyed, but I had to just pray to God and learn how to forgive, and which I do. Secondly, which is probably more the main reason, is I was really looking forward to training jiu-jitsu this week. I really wanted to train the 4 classes this week. I really wanted to also go to that Saturday class, not only because it's just 2 classes and I love jiu-jitsu, but also because I really do miss my teammates that show up on Saturday that aren't there during the week. And on top of that, just my goals. I am trying my best to stay consistent with jiu-jitsu, especially with at least attending 2 weeks out of the month, training 3 to 4 classes those weeks. This week and hopefully now this upcoming week, I will be able to do that, but there goes those 2 weeks. It's frustrating. It is what it is. Will I catch up? Yes, I will catch up, and I'll make it my mission to catch up. But it was just frustrating because, of course, again, I have these goals. I don't want to steer away from what I've been doing so perfectly and amazingly since the beginning of the year. You know, January, I was on fire. Not only did I do 2 weeks, but I pretty much did like what? I would say 3 weeks. Three solid weeks of training jiu-jitsu the way I wanted to. And that just set me off perfectly for the new year. And I'm still on that wave of, all right, this is what we got to do. This is how we're going to excel and just get closer to our goals. You know, I'm just, I got to just chill though. Sometimes God tells you to slow down to certain things, and things happen. You have no control over it. It's either you adapt or you stay stuck being upset over things you have no control over. You see, I try my best to just slow down. I tried my best, especially being here, suffering on the bed, just telling myself it's okay. It is what it is. You will be there next week. You will make up this week that you missed, especially during the summer. Summer ain't ready for me. And just learn to let go. That was one thing I really went through mentally. And I just figured, you know what, let me just take it easy on myself, do what I have to do to heal, feel better. And when I feel better, I'll just stay focused, do what I have to do, and just be more prepared. And in which what I am going to do to be more prepared is I am going to figure out how to get my immune system stronger, because it's like every time, if it's not my period, it's not a sinus infection that I always get, it's always, oh, you got this, you got that. I am sick and tired of it all. I'm so sick and tired. So sick and tired of it all. So I'm gonna make it my mission to figure out some recipes, some home remedies that I could just make and get my immune system stronger and better, because your girl has goals that need to be accomplished, all right? Of course, the overall goal is that at the end of this year, I'll have about 50 weeks, maybe a little bit more weeks of training jiu-jitsu the way I want to. But let my story show you guys that you got this, and even when things are just building up as boulders in your way, all you just gotta do is just learn to just not react. Don't be emotional. Not saying to not feel. You definitely feel. You are human. Our human nature is to feel, so definitely feel your emotions. Don't suppress them, but work with it. And instead of just feeling, how about you use your senses that God gave you, analyze the situation thoroughly, and be like, okay, you know what? This may not have happened the way I wanted to. However, it's not the end of the world. There's a way around this, or there's a way that I have to get through this. As long as I do everything I have to do, I will get through it sooner, efficiently, faster, whatever, and I'll be fine, and I'll get right back on track. So I hope you guys are ready for this nice little series. It's really just getting back on track and just doing what you have to do once you feel better and once you're able to just be free from whatever is holding you back. And as an athlete, again, It's always going to be things thrown at you. Always, always, always. I like to look at life as I'm a soldier. You got to expect bad things to happen and just be prepared for chaos. Whatever's done is done, so we move forward. Good morning, guys. I tried my best to wake up at 4:30, and I did, but I'm having a lot of inflammation pain in my head. I don't have any more congestion, so I'm happy about that. But every time I'm like moving or I'm looking at the light or just moving quickly, rather, my head just keeps like hurting really bad. I did read up on RSV. Apparently, I'm in the recovery stage where it's a lot of inflammation, not that much of congestion left. So I could breathe, and of course I could breathe because this thing is like pulling my nostrils open. But I'm still having a lot of inflammation. So yeah, I got up at 4:30, as you see, and now it's 5:33. It's been up for an hour just trying to assess my body, but I don't know about the gym this morning. I may still go for a walk later because I just absolutely need to have some movement just to mentally be okay, and also to just hopefully sweat whatever little is left on my body. But yeah, I don't know about any fast movements or intense movements would be best for me right now. I'm sorry if I'm a little low as well. It's early in the morning, and second of all, I live with my family, so I'm not trying to be too loud. And for whatever reason, I can't find my mic anywhere. So yeah, I'm just trying to go through the motions of this. And right now I decided, since I'm up, I'll have some tea and I will have some light breakfast to just take ibuprofen and get rid of the inflammation, because why not? It's very painful, especially in my right side of my head. It's like, ugh, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. This is half of my father's bagel and my half of his orange. I'm hoping the orange today doesn't bother my throat, because the last few times I've been eating orange and it's been like spiking the back of my throat. I don't really know why. Maybe because of acidity. Excuse me. But this is half a bagel and some peanut butter. Again, just to quote my stomach when I take ibuprofen. take my walk now. I was very motivated in the morning to do so, but because I needed some, ibuprofen to just ease down the inflammation, I wasn't 100%. And on top of that, my phone was pretty much almost dead. So I said, you know what, let me just rest, make sure the medicine kicks in, and as the medicine kicks in, I will charge my phone. Now, excuse me, I will be just taking a nice stroll around my neighborhood, probably do some nice 5 to 6 laps just to make sure I get my 10K steps in. I am feeling better. Oh my God, I sound so sick. So I am praying that this walk helps me feel even better more when I get back home and I just get some nice fresh air, because that's what I need instead of being stuck in a room for all these days, right? So, all right, let's go for a walk. Happy Sunday. It is a blizzard outside, therefore life is throwing me another challenge. I am feeling better today. My throat feels still a little wonky and my head still a little bit pressure, but nothing too crazy. If the weather wasn't bad, probably would have still did jiu-jitsu tomorrow. But knowing that my coach lives far and he's the only one that opens the gym, he already canceled for today, so it's a high chance tomorrow the jiu-jitsu gym is closed tomorrow. So it's okay though. Right now it is like a cold rain outside, like an ice cold. It's more like an icy rain, so I won't be able to walk. But what I will do today is I will have an active rest day inside. I am going to meal prep for the week, Monday to Sunday. You guys will be there to see everything. And this is my breakfast for today. The reason why I'm having soup instead of my avocado toast, which I will probably be having as a second brunch type of meal, it's because, of course, like I said, because my throat is feeling a little bit wonky, so I figured I'll have something warm. I have been drinking a lot of tea, and for whatever reason, it just doesn't feel like it's working. So I said, you know what, let me just have some soup. This is a protein ramen, plant-based, with some zucchini. I know you see her, she's amazing. It's a little bit spicy, and I have a beef bone broth in here. Instead of the actual packets that it comes with, I have it with the beef bone broth, which also has collagen and protein in it. So this right here alone is about 32 grams of protein. Then over here, I got my fruits, pretty much like 100 grams each fruits you see here, just to help me get started on my hydration and just wake up my body slowly but surely. Also, this is very salty and spicy, so of course you always want to pair it with something sweet. And what's better than the strawberries, blueberries, and grapes? I look so tired, guys. I do look better for the last few days, but yeah, I need to get myself together. I'll probably do my lashes. I did get those lash custers. I never did my own lashes with the lash custers before. I did my own lash lift, I would say maybe like 2 months ago. And it was my very first time, so I obviously gotta give it another chance again. But I don't really like how it came out. So I need to see how this lash cluster technique goes. It should be simple, but we shall see. And bonnets always look so funny to me. Like it looks nice and like alive. Then as soon as I turn my head, flat. Sometimes life could be so discouraging, especially when things are just thrown at you. I got better from last week being sick with the sinus infection. Then Had a great few days. Great few days with my loved ones, and then boom. And I got RSV and had a whole week of suffering in bed, trying to breathe, trying to have my energy. Then I finally have my energy come Sunday, day 8 after catching RSV. And then boom, the weather. Weather just was a cherry on top of everything. But what could you do, right? Nothing. So the most I could do is just look at the brighter things. I have another day or two to stay home, be with my family. I have time to meal prep. I got everything I needed before the storm started, so that's great. And just I could also have more time just to rest and just really make sure I am good. That way, come possibly, hopefully Tuesday morning when I go to the gym, I am all good. I'm good to go, and I have my energy, and I'll be able to really excel in the gym the way I usually do. Never be discouraged. No matter if it's sunny or poor, you keep doing what you're doing, okay? Even when it gets discouraging. I put too much salt in this. Damn it.
caro lo hacemos. Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que traen los peseón. Disfrutando de noches de esas que las no se ven, pero no se ven. Pero estarando en gol. Anna Witty Marvel. A vos se gusta mía. Vi contarte las cosas que él no te contó.
Brunch is served. Oh man, I've been waiting for this all morning.
Del cambro, con el no con toro, furita, big boy, play song, baila, me detective, lucamos una bro, bella bailera, vivamos mi corazón.
Alrighty guys, it is time to meal prep. What is a better way to get back on track with other than meal prepping? We'll be cooking for this week is grilled chicken and ground beef. I have about 6 containers. 5 of them will go for the chicken. I will have the chicken packed up. That way, if whether I'm home or I'm coming home from the gym or work, I have that prep nice and ready for lunch. And then I'll have the ground beef all in one bowl because I'm usually gonna have ground beef for dinner time. And I figured if I'm home, I might as well just dig out of the one bowl for ground beef. Excuse me, and just make my tacos at home or whatever dish I want to make of ground beef. So I got my 6 containers here. For my chicken, I am going to have potatoes for carbs. I was going to do rice, but right now I don't really got the energy for rice. Honestly, I'm still kind of recovering. And yeah, I think potatoes is the better way to go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Have the chicken with the potatoes, 20 grams of potatoes, and then I will have what you might call it, probably some lettuce or some type of green. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe some zucchini. We shall see. But I'm first gonna do the ground beef because it's just easier to do and quicker to get done. I figured I'll get that out the way, and then the chicken's a little bit more tedious because I have to really be sure I am cooking the right amount for the whole week. So we'll just start first with the ground beef. 1 pan full of water. This will be for my potatoes once I'm ready to boil them. This is going to be the pan for ground beef. I'm going to move this a little bit more down so I have space. For such a little person, I need a lot of space. All right. And let's get these seasonings nice and open. I like to eyeball everything for my seasonings. I know that's not the best way, but I don't know what else to tell you. I'm Puerto Rican. I like to eyeball things, and my food always comes out good. Anyway, so yeah. I'm feeling really better today. I'm super happy that I am. You guys have no idea how happy I am that I'm feeling better. I'm not 100%, but as you see, I got my energy. I got my flow. If only there wasn't snow all around though. As long as there wasn't snow outside, I probably would have still been able to get to the gym or jiu-jitsu tomorrow morning. Okay, now that I have everything together, I'm gonna start getting this pan hot. Right. Just want to make sure that gets hot. Okay. I hate when my bell pepper has water like this. I use my bell pepper to keep them fresh, which is the best thing to do if you're not using them right at the moment, any food right in the moment, or eating any food at the moment. You want to freeze it to maintain its freshness, but now it has all this water, and I'm like, ugh. But whatever. Okay. This is getting nice and hot. I'm just trying to get this going already. Yeah, I really don't want to be here all day though. I still would like to go and relax. I wish I was able to do a walk today, but this damn blizzard. Like, when could the snow finally go away? Like, we literally just recovered from having like a bad snow day the other, like what, 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I don't know. Mother Nature doesn't like us. Ooh, do y'all hear that? Come on.
I don't know why it sounds disgusting, but every time I cook ground beef and I squeeze it out the package, it always reminds me of when you're taking like a massive mahon. Mahon meaning poop. Okay, I'm gonna lower it. And I'm gonna just start flattening it. Just so the whole package could start getting love all over the pan from the heat and the I'm like, come on, y'all. Tell me she's not sexy. How could you say she's not sexy? She's freaking amazing. Okay. I am now going to cut up the potatoes. Potato skin is actually not bad for you. It's actually really good for you. Also really good for your hair. I heard that it helps promote hair growth, in which if you guys don't know, I am trying to get my hair to like my mid-thigh. Right now it's like to where my butt is, but it's nothing wrong with longer hair, right? I'll be like Rapunzel over here, like Hispanic Rapunzel. What? Comment Hispanic Rapunzel if you got this far to the video. Look at that. Look at that. She's so sexy, y'all. Oh, she is fire. Alright, while I let this cool down, I'm gonna put this to the back and this to the front. Alright, I'm gonna put this in another bowl.
for you guys. I made it just for you.
Yeah, zucchini.
It's zucchini.
It's falling apart.
Lasagna zucchini. Right, Dad?
Yep.
Yeah. That's not what?
You get abs like mine.
Like yours? Let's see them. Woo!
Magician.
Wait. What? What? How? How?
After I ate it.
And you, that amount? All done. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for your patience. Hopefully next video it shows me either at the gym or jiu-jitsu, still getting back on track. Thank you so much for watching. If you ever had a time in your life where you faced a challenge while trying to accomplish your goal, definitely comment it below. I would love to not feel alone in my frustration. You know, we think it's best that as people and as women build each other up and encourage one another. And I really hope you got to enjoy just a little glimpse of how I get back on my feet and back on track. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!